What's up, guys? Time for a little sound design dive. As I always say, the source sound is incredibly important, and often the coolest textures are hiding in plain sight. We just need to listen closely. Today's challenge, I recorded the simple sound of a spinning coin on a table. Since I'm a huge sci-fi fan, let's transform this humble sound into an epic spaceship or speeder flyby. Imagination is the limit here, yeah? Let's get started. First of all, we need build the low-end rumble. The coin sound is pretty thin for an engine, right? We need a solid low-frequency layer, so duplicate the original coin track. Filter out unnecessary high frequencies. Pitch it down significantly. Add distortion for that low growl. I like using Tantrum for this. Enhance harmonics and add grit with something like Decapitator. Inject some extra bass using a sub-enhancer. Apply compression to control the dynamics. Okay, next, processing the main coin sound. Pitch it down. EQ if needed to carve out space or remove harshness. It's an engine, so more distortion. I love Devil Lock for character, but any distortion works. Tame the dynamics with a compressor. Let's mangle it slightly with a frequency shifter. Add cool movement using a reverb filter from Serum FX, fantastic for sci-fi textures. Automate the cutoff parameter for evolving sound. Okay, gluing our layers together. Send both layers, low end and main, to a group bus. Use a compressor to glue the layers together, making them feel like one cohesive sound. Add texture and movement with tremolo. Automate the frequency and depth for dynamic pulsing. It's a flyby. Use a Doppler effect plugin to simulate the pass-by. Automate the object's position parameter. And finally, placing it in space. Let's make it feel like it exists in a real environment. Simulate air absorption, using plugins often called Air or by automating an EQ. Frequencies change naturally over distance. Automate the distance parameter. If the sound lost volume, add a touch of gain. To create space without too much mud, I prefer delay over heavy reverb. I use Slapper with the Grand Canyon preset here. Let's pretend we're in the mountains. For realism, automate the send level to the delay. Fewer reflections heard when the object is close, more when it's far. Real-world reflections also change frequency content. Automate the delay's EQ, dampen the high frequencies of the echoes as the object moves further away. Finally, add a touch of life with a subtle ambient layer, like a field recording from the mountains. And we've transformed a simple spinning coin into futuristic vehicle flyby. What do you think? Remember, this is just one way to do it. Feel free to experiment with different plugins and techniques. This is just a starting point. Thanks for watching, and of course subscribe to my Telegram channel. It has a lot of interesting content like video breakdowns where I show and explain sound design techniques, tools, and I talk about industry insights and personal thoughts on how sound shapes the experience of games and media. Cheers!